Imagine this. It's 1,518. In Strasbourg, and dozens of people are dancing in the streets to their death. No music, no celebration, just uncontrollable movement. Was it mass hysteria, a curse? Or was it something in the bread? Today, we're diving into one of history's strangest and most chilling events, the dancing plagues. And we'll explore the creepy role a certain psychedelic mold, ErgotFungus, might have played. Imagine it's the summer of 1518. You're walking through Strasbourg when suddenly you see a woman dancing. Alone. No music. Just wild, frantic movement. And by the end of the week, she's not alone. Dozens have joined her. They're dancing through the streets, day and night, some until they collapse, some until they die. This was real. It happened, and we still don't fully understand why. They called it the dancing plague. No celebration, no ritual, just chaos. People danced until they collapsed, some from exhaustion, some from heart failure. It all began with one woman, Frau Travia, and within days, hundreds had joined her in the streets of Strasbourg. Desperate for answers, city officials hired musicians, hoping the dancers just needed to finish the performance. But the music only made it worse. And it didn't stop there. Similar outbreaks struck other medieval cities. Aachen, Cologne, Metz. Always sudden, always inexplicable. So, what caused it? Some say it was mass hysteria, psychological chain reaction triggered by fear, famine, and religious pressure. When one person loses control, others follow, especially in tightly bound, deeply superstitious communities. Others blamed divine punishment or divine ecstasy. The curse, they said, came from Saint Vitus, the so-called patron saint of dancing. Anger him, and you'd be doomed to dance until death. Yes, that was an actual belief. But one theory is stranger and far more disturbing. What if they weren't cursed, but poisoned? There's a toxic fungus called ergot that grows on rye. If baked into bread, it can cause terrifying symptoms, convulsions, spasms, hallucinations, and burning sensations. In the Middle Ages, these outbreaks were known as St. Anthony's, fire named after St. Anthony, the patron saint people prayed to for healing. That year, Strasbourg faced grain shortages, damp, spoiled crops. Could have easily been laced with ergot. Starving townsfolk may not have noticed or cared if their bread looked off. And then the dancing began. Sounds like a solid theory. Right, but there's a problem. Ergotism usually causes seizures and pain, not choreographed dancing. And if the bread was poisoned, why didn't everyone fall victim? Why only certain towns? That's the mystery. Every theory fits until it doesn't. Maybe it was ergot. Maybe it was mass hysteria, fueled by hunger, faith, and fear. Or maybe it was all of it. A perfect medieval storm of trauma, toxins, and superstition. Whatever the cause, the dancing plague reminds us just how fragile our grip on reality can be and how history is often stranger and more terrifying than fiction. So, was it a curse? A hallucination? Or just really, really bad bread? Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time when we dig into more cursed corners of history.